So the whole Ferrari thing happened with Michael breaking his leg at Silverstone.
Yes.
And so that gave you the Ferrari opportunity.
Yes. Yeah, it happened very quickly. I had a phone call almost a couple hours after the accident.
What was the story about John Todd hiding you in his house for a week? What was going down there?
Because they didn't want to tell the media yet who is going to be replacing. They had some contractual things and other things. So I was hiding in his house for, I can't remember how long I was there. My only friend was Ross Braun, who came to see me every day. Yeah, so Ross was my only friend. I was not allowed to go outside at all. So, but Ross came every day and brought me some food sometimes. And where Jean was working, he left early. He left like 5 o'clock in the morning and returned 10 o'clock in the evening. That was his work day. I never saw him.
So you just sat around a house?
Yes.
And watched cable TV?
They had no TV. His only decoration was Ferrari front wing in the living room.
No way.
Yeah, so
that is just so random.
No
mobile phone.
I was just stuck in there. Nothing. I was there.
It was eventually revealed just before Austria, so you were agreed to race in Austria for your first race then?
Yes, I had a few laps at Fiorano first, and so I was a bit more familiar with the car, and Austria was the first race.
And how did the car feel compared to the BAR?
You just don't feel so much difference. It just has more grip, more downforce. Everything is like in a different level, a little bit. You don't feel a huge difference, but everything is just a step further than anything else I've seen before. Bigger team, a lot more resources, and we were testing things which were really weird for me. Sometimes with the speed limiter on, hitting the curbs, and they were testing shock absorbers, and it was just a different world.
Yeah, everything just at a higher level.
Yeah.
But man, do you know what? I remember watching that on TV. I was a big F1 fan. Well, still am a big F1 fan now. And I remember watching that on TV. You did a mega job at Hockenheim. Where did you qualify at Hockenheim? Was it like third or something?
Fourth.
But you found yourself in the lead of the race after Mika did you have a fueling problem?
Yeah, I had a good start. I was second from the start. And I was just staying with Mika all the time. We were pulling away from everybody else, and I was easily staying with him. And then during the pit stops, I came out from the pits in the lead because they had some fueling problem or pit stop problem, and then I was in the lead.
But I guess you'd already agreed. So I'm guessing you had some kind of agreement. Was it in your contract or just an agreement that you support Irvine for the championship then?
Yes, that was only point that was made very clear before already, that I'm there only to help the team to win the championship and Eddie to win the championship.
Fair play to you, mate, though. I mean, you literally, I remember seeing it and you was thinking, this guy's going to win this, but of course, you had to pull over. But Eddie's fairly magnanimous on the podium, giving you the trophy.
Yeah, I still have it, and I actually ended up home with the first and second trophies. And then Eddie called me a couple of weeks later and said, "Can I send him to that second trophy?"
Oh, really? So he's given you that second place you've given him that second place trophy, and you kept the winner.
Yes.
That's mega. That is great. I'm loving that. Is that the second place one?
That's the second place one. And it had it's a glass, and it had one wing broken because I think Eddie broke it anyway. But I was happy to send it to him.
Amazing. Fair play to him though for doing that. So what was it like getting a chance in a big team? You'd waited a long time for that point. Was that? I suppose that's a pretty cool moment, hey?
It was good. Yeah, it was good to see how they operate, and it's just so big, so much resources, and so many people. It was a bit difficult to find a place there. Luckily, Ross was there. Ross is so clever. Like I respect Ross so much. He's just an unbelievable guy, and this, if he was not there, it would have been more difficult. He helped me in every way. Yeah, and Michael helped a little bit also. I had a few phone calls with Michael about it, and he said who to talk to if there's a problem with something, and he helped me a lot with those things.
Cool, man. And that was a bit of a springboard. So your relationship with Ferrari continued later in Le Mans racing, GT racing.
Yes, yeah. I did a European GT for a while, and I didn't like that much because the rules were not very kind to us in Europe, because I was ex-Formula One driver, so they gave me 20 kilos extra weight on a car because of that. And then every win you get extra 20 kilos. So after 2 wins, my car was 60 kilos heavier than everybody else's, so it was not really fair anymore. So I asked Ferrari if I can go somewhere else, and they sent me to the US, and that was really good fun. I really loved racing in America.